Hoolan Molly's rage, text and fire. Floofy dog Lucy, never tire. Cooking storms, baker's flame. Giant Bunz in the game. Iron pumping, strength reveal. Pro wrestling, break and kneel. Hoolan Molly's fury, bunnies hop. Waffle pound laughs, Lucy flops. Red hair demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy, never rest. Cooking madness, ovens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling, power play. Metal storms, night and day. Waffle Pals laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares, never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Excess fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hoolan Molly's fire, reach the sky. Red hair demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy, never rest. Cooking madness, always roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling, power play. Metal storms, night and day. Waffle Pals laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares, never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Texas fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hoolan Molly's fire, reach the sky. Reach the sky.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones kind of magic only they can share. Ay, funky bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Ooh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs, funky bones, don't you hide. Ooh yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky bones, funky bones. Ooh yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right with every step. The friendship grows. Funky connection. Everybody knows now every night when the moon is high. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why, wings of earth, the ape so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon his only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Boss and grind, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Seasoned sisters jumping wild and free, leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call, ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl.
as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planter sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planter sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shinkle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating them. Keep them Down to the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie. He's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies.
named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Oh, are you guys all ready for food? Oh, donkey. Mr. Bandang. Food delivery. Food delivery for Mr. Bandang. Oh my gosh, everyone's ready. Mama Delphine, she is so ready. Look at these. This looks really good. You guys, this is like 5-star Michelin bunny restaurant rating. Look at this. We got presentation this evening. Oh, this is so fancy. Fine china for fine buns, fine bunzers. Okay, guys, those. Oh. We got the big platter. Who just he did a big binky? Oh my! Super cute, teeny. Oh, look at all this mummies. Good job, guys. Everyone's coming to dinner on time. Donkey, what? You want me to come see you? You want me to come in? I will come see you. I will eat with Mr. Bundonkadonk. We need to pull up the YouTube chat. We need to see who's here. I saw, whoopsie, Hugh and Molly was here. My main man Mod, Hugh and Mod. I saw him in the chat. I'm so glad I have my loyal Mr. Hugh and Molly. Okay, let's get on the stream, guys. You to the tube. Oh, where's... Okay, here I am. Hugh. Now waiting the presence of the marvelous Captain Kira, Captain Marvelous. There's Captain Marvel, and then there's Captain Marvelous right here, folks. Captain Marvelous Kira. Made tortillas from scratch. First time making them. They're gonna be so good with breakfast tomorrow. Oh, good grief. Hugh and Mal, did you do the corn or did you do the flour? I mean, I guess everything can be ground into flour. Did you do the wheat or the corn? You wouldn't want them, Kira. I made them with beef tallow. Did you really? So I'm guessing that some of my hair got in my lipstick. Oh, and fur too. I did a video today for a friend's birthday video, and I had Donkey as a special guest star in the video on my lap the whole time, and then I held him up at the end. It was really cute, if I may say so myself. Donkey was an angel. He sat on his little bottom like a little bear on my lap. Oh, he was so cute. It took probably half an hour in all total to film this video. He sat on my lap like a trooper. And like the Giant Bunz producer was on a phone call with me at the time because he wanted to help just kind of like produce the video a little bit from afar. And so we had to like move some things around and stuff. And but it took like a half an hour at least. And this boy sat on my lap and was sweet as can be and calm and just chill. And he was just super adorable. The delightful donk. You made flour ones. You know what's so funny? I've been making first of all, good on you, Hugh and Molly. Krispy Kreme Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman. How you doing, girl? How's my girlfriend? I love that. I won't say anything specifically about the picture I saw that you had on Facebook, Christy, but it was so cute to see that picture from a number of years ago. Love that pic. But Hugh and Molly, I've been making homemade pitas. And by homemade pitas, what I do is I make a gluten-free pita bread batter that I think is kind of pita breadish, and then I put it in the waffle iron and I just make waffles out of it. I use them as pitas with like my hummus. But I make them in the waffle iron because it's so easy. I love that waffle iron. It's like just the right size and everything. And then I don't have to really hand shape them. Not that I wouldn't. It's easy. How are you doing, Krispy Kreme? Can you believe Krispy Kreme? It did, as they predicted, as they promised, it got about 10 degrees cooler. I cannot believe it. I'm in slight shock. But by the way, Krispy Kreme, did you hear the news that I got my other car back? When I saw you last, I was like, I can't remember where I was with finding out stuff about my car. It was the shop where I took my car. Okay. It's the dealership, okay? So anyway, he said we believe that the fix we did on your car should hopefully work. We believe that it should hopefully work. So I pulled out of there. I'm not 100% confident. I was like, okay, they believe that it hopefully will work because, bless their hearts, there's no parts made for this car anymore. And they had to call around, try a number of different things that did not work, for sure 100% did not work. And then they went with a fix that is not the exact car part, but it was darn close. And it's a very weird, the car that I have, they were trying to be really, let's just say this. I mean, this is a positive thing. They were trying to be really creative. They were kind of trying to recreate the wheel, if you will. They didn't use normally shaped car parts. Like they made their own type of parts, but they didn't even make them similar to what is normal for cars. Herein lies one of the problems why it's very difficult to get the parts for my car. And they only manufactured this particular car for a short number of years. The first year it was issued, lots of problems. I luckily was not in on the first year of the car. I know, so much cooler, right, Crispy? I'm exhausted. You just recently, Crispy, your family has been busy, okay? Can we just say? And then you yourself have been extra busy because while your family is off doing one thing, I know that you have other jobs involving homes, involving houses, and moving and fixing and cleaning and clear. I mean, you have everything. So I bet you're a little tired, maybe even a little exhausted, maybe a little pooped, maybe a little too pooped to pop, maybe plumb tuckered out. Can you think of any more, Mr. Gwynch? Can Papa Rabbit think of any more cute little colloquialisms? Country colloquialisms? Country colloquial. Country colloquial. Colloquial. I don't even know how to say that word. I've been getting in trouble. I've found out I'm mispronouncing words lately. And I think it's just that, like how they say it's just the tip of the iceberg, you only see 5% of the iceberg and then 95% under. I think we've found about 5% of the words so far that Captain Kira pronounces incorrectly. I think there's just you guys keep telling me. It won't shake my confidence. Oh no, not one bit. Just keep letting you know because we can play a fun game. How many words does Captain Kira pronounce strangely, weirdly, or incorrectly, as we might want to say? Well, look, there's a ball. There's a ball. Can you go play with the ball? Can you get the ball? Hi. What, do you want me to sneak you food? Sneak you some of... Oh. Hi, Slugsies. Slugbird and Dusty Bird. You guys chillaxing over there now? Excuse me. You're definitely exhausted, plum tuckered. Yeah, it's good to hear. The 2 repairs that I have had to do on my car, this last one was about I need to go check again. It was supposed to be 2000, I don't know, 2000 something 22, and it ended up being like $3,800. But then that's just the alternator, O-ring. I don't even know what the heck. Alternators are expensive, and had the O-ring that provides the coolant intake for the alternator, cools the alternator. Had that O-ring not failed, my alternator wouldn't have gotten fried. That's the sad thing. So I had to pay for all that, but then before that, I had to pay about $3,000 worth of getting my axle pieced back together to my drivetrain. And there was like a bunch of it's like there was just big broken structural things that like basically, you know, huge, if your axle and your drivetrain is broken, that's like a major part of your car that is needing to be repaired. So I had to do a similar repair once a long time ago. The thing is, once the dealership does these repairs, they usually have about 3 years of solid, just fine, and then like something else breaks. But it's usually about 3 years. So you know what? It's 3 years that I don't have to pay a big car payment, right? So I am about $6,000 in for car repairs just this month. We won't talk about my other car that needs a full brake job. That's also on the table. That's only like $300 total for all calipers, hoses, whatever else is involved. Some brake pads. Yeah. Here and there, some brake pads. Brake pad here, brake pad there, here, brake pad there, brake pad everywhere, a brake pad. Old McKeera had a car, E-I-E-I-O. And on this car, the brakes done fail, E-I-E-I-O. With a brake here and a brake there. Here a brake, there a brake, everywhere a brake. You have your car, you officially have your car back. We have our cars, Krispy Kreme. The fates have allowed us to get our cars back, and at the same time, which is saying a lot. We are two peas in a pod. We are two sunbeams beaming out from the sun, and bouncing around this planet Earth. Wash your sister. Wait. Wash your sister is the correct pronunciation. Wash your sister. You say Raymond differently than I'm used to hearing you say it as Raymond. Ha! I'm gonna have some of that there Raymond. I like that Raymond. He's yummy. Well, I've always heard and said it as ramen. Ramen. I used to say ramen noodles. I think that is the correct way. I don't know why I say Raymond now. Raymond noodles. Um, Everybody loves Raymond noodles. I don't know. Interesting. Um, I think it is pronounced colloquial. Mm. Colloquial is how we bespoke wheel. We can all agree that Worcestershire sauce is pronounced as wash your sister. Worcestershire, Worcester. Worsh your sister, worsh, as we say in the South, or in certain areas around Washington, D.C. As my grandmother used to say, I have to do the wash. I'm going to go down and do the wash. The washing machine, wash the dishes. Wash your sister. Wow, I'm learning things. The back seat is full of car parts. Oh no. It isn't fixed, lol, but maybe I told you. Okay, yeah, I remember that you were like, I just spent blah 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 amount of money on car parts, but something was amiss with your mechanic and you had to go pick up the car not fixed. I do remember that. And I don't remember what was going on with my car, if I even knew what was going on. Um, Garsh, yeah, I know. So much money. Brake pads are also in my backseat. Christina, and you know what? My mechanic, another mechanic, my friend's brother, mechanic, that guy, he's my like just down the street guy. He is gonna do the brakes with a friend of his, but they had a problem with ordering all the brake parts. So I have to order the brake pads tonight because they never ordered them. And it's not their fault. My mechanic has a bank debit card that's part of like a credit union, and the car parts company is like, we don't, our website doesn't understand that, we need a real credit card. So he's like, I don't know what to do, and he forgot to, he didn't want to tell me, he thought he could figure it out, but it's been weeks, like 3 weeks since he was supposed to have the car or order the car parts. So I have to go order all the car parts myself. I think I know what I'm getting. I typed out everything he told me. Raymond ramen, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. I say Raymond. Hulenmal says ramen. Crispy says almond. I say almond. Almond, almond, Raymond, ramen. Let's call the whole thing off. Scooby Dooby Dooby. And oh, English is so dumb, I agree. Krispy Kreme. You and Mom says kinda like uh pecan pecan versus pecan. Oh, Scooby Dooby man, you say potato, I say potato, you say clamato, I say clamato, yeah, clamato, clamato, potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off, Mr. Badonkadonk. Or is it? It's. I say Worcestershire. I say Worcestershire. Now I can't even remember how I say it. Worcestershire. 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 Yeah. Worcestershire. That word. Take that word off the English language. It's too complicated and long. Too many consonants. And unless you're from Worcestershire, you probably don't know how to say it. What is the other town in England that I'm like? There's Gloucester, which looks like Gloucester. Gloucester. Um, gosh, there's a famous accent from an area in England. I don't know if I remember it offhand. Okay, you guys. Anyone else a musical theater geek in the chat? In the Secret Garden, what town are they from? Martha, and her brother. Colin is a little boy. Martha and shoot, the gardener. I can't remember the gardener's name. Martha's the housekeeper. But they have this awesome accent, and they're from. Hopefully, it'll come to me. I love their accent, but it's. I think it's Yorkshire. I think they're just from like Yorkshire. But they have such a thick accent. It's so cool though. And my husband's vehicle is in bad shape, And we need to order the parts for that too, which is a lot too. How are both of our cars both going crazy bonkos? Oh wait, maybe it's Staffordshire accent that they have. Yorkshire? I don't know. It's something Shire, which looks like Shire to me. Yeah. And during that month-long heat wave, are we done with the heat wave, or does anyone know, is it going to get hot again? I think I told you, Crispy, that I heard that a woman was like, well, the fear or the what we see looking ahead in the weather outlook, the long-term weather outlook, she was like, for the next couple of months, at least, I think she said for the next 3 months or so, she's like, the whole Midwest and Eastern Seaboard is going to be above normal temperatures. And I was like, next 3 months? Okay. I'm not that big of a deal. But 10 degrees above the whole, like for a month already this summer. Because I mean, we hovered around 92 degrees for like a month. That's excessive. I don't know. I'm bleeding money over. Yeah, that's the thing, Crispy. Always leave extra money that's like mad money, that's like not for something fun, but it's mainly for two things: car repair and if my heat pump goes. So I know that the heat pump and the car can be two very, very huge expenses that are totally unpredictable and can come out of nowhere. So I always have an extra whole chunk that I'm like, don't touch this. This is not going to normal bills. You are not going on a trip. You are not buying something fun. No, you are not. That money is not real money. That is car, house, appliance money. So at least I had the money set aside. But having said that, I didn't really have that much. I mean, that was in 1 month. It was nuts. That was nuts. So, at least the next week is lower than 90. I know. Well, and my hey pools. Did you mean to say hey, hey fools? Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R in the chat in the house. How are you, Kristen? Mia's late. You are late. Better late than never. Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. She's hanging out at the Triple R Star Ranch with a bunch of her siblings, probably. Probably got Jaslyn somewhere around there. But hey Kristen, wait, was it Kristen or maybe it was your sister Jaslyn? I think it might have been Jaslyn said, "Hey, go outside because there's a meteor shower." I went outside really late last night. It was so stinking late. Somewhere between 2 and 2:30 in the morning, and I stumbled outside and I did look for like 3 minutes and then I gave up. I just was too tired. I could see the sky. It was relatively clear, but I just didn't see anything and I was like, I got to get to bed. So I wish I'd remembered at midnight, cuz whichever of you guys told me about it said go out after midnight, and I'm like, well, I'm up at midnight. It's not too difficult. You just got home with Sister Rose. You're with Sister Rose? Wait, just got home from being with Sister Rose. You got to hang out with Sister Rose. What were you doing with her? She's like my favorite person. You went to Columbus? Love Yes, that's so fun. Did you go to the ice cream shop or yeah. Wonderful, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. um that is extra special that you got to hang out with Sister Rhodes because I got to talk to her for a few minutes last night. And you know what? She gave me a ride to church the other day. And that was extra special sweet. Oh, I know where you went. So fun. That's awesome. Well, Sister Rhodes is awesome. You know what? She is a special lady. And to know her is to love her. I just stepped in a food dish. Yes, I did. I just stepped in. Do we have enough light? Can you guys? Is it a little dark in here? If you turn up the light a bit. How's that? Okay. Oh my goodness, who just did that? Hi, little Greg. Oh, sweetheart, you kind of missed the litter box with that. Oh, he's trying to pee in the litter box, but his little bum was hiked up over the litter box. It's okay, it happens. You know what? Sometimes we all miss the potty, little Gray. And now he's going in the litter box. Oh, super good boy. Thank you. You guys, I'm a little worried about Mama Delphine. She kind of has a lump. Kind of has a little lump, and I hope it's just like a cyst. But my gosh, she's not even 4 years old yet. But I'm keeping a very close eye on this girl. I may have to get her checked out at the vet. I really don't want to, but Delphine cannot handle anesthesia. So the problem with her having a lump is that she cannot have surgery because she cannot handle anesthesia. She like just dies from anesthesia. So I don't know if they could like remove a lump on her without anesthesia, but I think we may have to get her checked out. She seems okay. She's super skinny. She got real skinny after she had her second litter, and she was nursing like a zillion babies all at one time. But oh gosh, that is so fun. I know where you went, Kristen. You got stuck. Oh my gosh. I know exactly where you probably got stuck. Oh man, I think I almost got stuck there too. That's hilarious. Did you have fun though? Did you guys have fun? Um, I would have had fun. I like that place. Um, and that town has some really nice architecture. It's like they keep it so nice, you know? It's yeah, it's a cool place. How fun that you got to do a little trip. Not only that where you went was fun and cool, but like you went with Sister Rhodes. So yeah, I bet a good time was had by all. Sure, that's cool. How many people, how many were in your group that you went? How big was your group, Kristen? Cheyenne Star Triple R. Jabba, you are a big girl. Look at this. She is a big, solid chunk of furry log. She's a furry bun log. Yeah. Hi, Deb. I hope that lump on you is just a benign cyst and that it's no big deal and that you will be absolutely fine. Yes. I'm just going to keep my eye very close on you. Delph is going to be getting a ton of extra petting and attention while I try to see what's going on with her. We don't want to lose the mama of our family. No, we don't. We just love her way too much. She's the heart and soul of this family. All the older kids, that's great. And Sister Rhodes, so 7 people. Oh man, that is something. That is really something. I hope that she survived after all that. That's a lot of kids. So Sister Rhodes and 6 kids. So it's like the Brady Bunch. It's like she had the entire Brady Bunch with her. Oh my. God love her. Oh. Delph's like, I've had a lot of children. I also have had many kids. Yeah. Yes, sweet girl. I think she also called me fat. No, why? Because you got stuck in something? Was she just giving you a hard time? I cannot imagine her saying that for real, Kristen. Was she just joking? Or was she trolling? Was Sister Rhodes trolling you? As we do in this day and age. We call that trolling, teasing. Um, Giving someone a hard time. Oh, like I'm lying down over here like Teeny is really gonna actually let me pet her. Are you letting me pet you? Teeny, you're being tame. Look at that. Well, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R, speaking of fat, I don't think food makes you fat necessarily. I think, lifestyle, just all of your habits together, yes, definitely what you eat, but just how you live your life. But speaking of fat, I don't think this is going to make me fat, but I am making dark chocolate brownies. I already have the batter kind of like sitting and resting in the kitchen, but I have, it's just baking chocolate, so there's no sugar in it. Melted that down, took some maple syrup and a little dark brown sugar. So there is some sugar, not very much. Maple syrup, mix that with sea salt, cream of coconut, and 2 eggs, and coconut flour, almond flour, sorghum flour, and a little bit of, I don't know, it's like a gluten-free flour blend that's probably like rice flour or something. I don't even know. Mixed all that stuff together. Oh, a little vanilla, and I will add the leavening, like the baking soda and the baking powder when I'm ready to bake. She looks so cute. But listen to this, Kristen, you'll appreciate this. I don't know. Sorry, I'm laughing at you. I got stuck and couldn't get out. Then I got my finger stuck. Now I can't feel your knuckle. Oh dear. Nummy, right, Kristen? And get this. You're going to like this because this is kind of a strange food thing, and I thought of you when I came up with this idea. Okay. So I still have all these bottles of Coca-Cola, the Mexican stuff that's got like it's made with sugar, not high fructose corn syrup, because I don't mess with high fructose corn syrup. Sounds gross. It doesn't sound like something I want to put in my body, but and I don't need diabetes because it does run in my family. But I thought, why I'm not drinking this Coke because every time I try to drink one, it's just too sweet and I don't like it. It's just not. I just don't want to drink sugar. It's not my thing. But I thought, you know how you can add, okay, do you guys know about this trick with chocolate cakes? You can add vinegar in order to increase the leavening or something, like all the acids in the vinegar bubble up like the baking soda and the baking powder. What about this? Instead of vinegar, add some Coke, Coca-Cola, the drink, the soft drink, And the acid, because there's like what, phosphoric and like citric acid in Coke. Do you guys think, A, will it be disgusting? B, will it add good flavor? C, will it help me leaven the brownies? Okay, talk amongst yourselves. Is it going to help or hurt my chocolate brownies, my dark chocolate brownies? Sister Rhodes also brought me erasable pens. Kristen, Sister Rhodes, you know, as I like to say, she's a keeper. Do you ever find people in your life that you're like, you're a keeper? I mean, I know a lot of people say that about like, oh, a romantic partner or someone they're going to marry. But no, Sister Rhodes is a just life person keeper. You know, you got to keep Sister Rhodes around. La hermana Rhodes se necesita que, oh my gosh, how do you say to keep? Oh my goodness, forgetting my español. Necesitamos que tener la hermana Rhodes todo el tiempo. Acérquete de nosotros. We have to keep Sister Rhodes close to us at all times. Yeah, erasable pens. Who wouldn't want to like play around with erasable pens? Especially you being the grand artiste that you are. I've heard you can use Coke to clean your toy. I have heard that it will take rust off of like old rusty tools and whatever is rusty. So that'd be similar to Irish soda bread. It'd work. What do you put in Irish soda bread to make it leaven, Christy? I know it's baking soda, but I mean, do you add lemon juice, or well, they wouldn't have had lemons in Ireland. I mean, they could have some imported, but I mean, back in the day, because my grandfather his family's from Ireland. He was born in the either Canada or the United States. I can't remember, but they came to Canada and then they dropped down from Canada into the US. But he had the like very authentic old Irish soda bread recipe that his family used. And funny enough, I have the peonies. The story goes is that the peony flowers, the bulbs or the tubers, whatever you call those, they brought some from their garden in Ireland and they had them in Canada. Then they moved down into the US and they were in the northern US, and then they made it down to the eastern seaboard of the US. Then they went to Chicago in my family home. And then when my parents sold that house, I took them to my little apartment in Chicago in the little garden. And then when I bought my own house out in the sticks here, I brought the peonies with me. They have been on a journey, I think, all the way from Ireland. And I need to transplant them to a place that has more sun. But anyway, I just love these flowers because they are living history of my family. Like they've been around for generations, and there's like, while not everyone, you know, obviously the people from Ireland who came over from, they're no longer around, but their flowers are, and I have them, and it kind of blows my mind. It makes me very happy. Yeah, Mr. Weiss banana, Mr. Weiss banana, banana, Mr. Weiss banana, banana, Mr. Weiss banana, 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 Mr. Weiss banana's here. Yeah. Hey, Delph, you may have a big cyst on your belly. And the other thing is, guys, it's basically we don't have to shy away from this word. It is, her nipple has like formed into a big cyst. So I just hope it's not breast cancer. She doesn't, it seems to be just very normal looking. It's just very big. And normally cancers look a little strange. And anyway, but Delph seems to be eating fabulously. So that's a good sign. You should guess what I'm eating right now. Are you eating spaghetti with ice cream topped with ketchup and mustard? And did you pour some Dr. Pepper over that and think lemonade? Is that what she's having, girls? Is that what she's having, sisters? These are the sister Bunz. Look at this little gray. But yes, was my guess right? Oh, but Krispy Kreme, what I was going to ask you about Irish soda bread, which is, I haven't made it in forever. I know you obviously put baking soda, and it's not a yeasted bread. It's funny because my mom only made quick breads. She never made yeasted breads. I mean, she did learn how to make like yeasted cinnamon rolls from my grandma, from not her mom, but my dad's mom, because my dad's mom made a lot of yeasted things. But she did learn one time how to make bread with her mother-in-law. But her family's tradition was all quick breads. So I don't know if that was an Irish thing that they didn't do like yeasted breads. I don't know. But my question is, so you're using the baking soda, but do you add an acid? Do you add like vinegar? Because everywhere in the world has vinegar. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering, did they add something acidic like vinegar? Because I just don't remember the recipe. Did she go to the vet? No, she hasn't been to the vet. I just noticed this last night. I was like visually, I thought, okay, one of her nipples is kind of prominent. The other day I noticed that and I was like, okay, whatever. She nursed 2 litters. I mean, all of her nipples are still pretty prominent, poked through her fur. But last night I was just like, this one, it looks and feels like she just has a cyst. It doesn't look weird or scary or dark or like lumpy. You know what I mean? It's not. I had a dog with cancer and her visible tumors were really scary looking. And I knew something was wrong the minute I saw those pop up. But so I don't think all is lost or anything. But the problem with Delphine is that I know that for cancers, especially like breast cancers, they do try to remove the tissue right away. It's like, okay, but she stopped breathing when they tried to give her anesthesia, when they tried to spay her. And so the vet was like, I don't think she can handle anesthesia. So it's like, okay, so how would we then treat if she does have breast cancer, So anyway, I guess the only way to find out is to call this vet. But and the other thing is I don't want Delph put through like a ton of medical procedures and I don't know. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned it because there are tons of rabbits get benign breast tumors or breast cysts, even tumors. You can call them tumors. So there's a lot of that, but there's just something I'm definitely going to keep my eye on, and we're gonna get it checked out. Let me guess, Kristen, ice cream and mustard. I know. I will never forget that Hewlin Mall. She really took us on a journey with that one. A journey of barf. Standard Irish soda bread uses baking soda and it reacts. Oh, buttermilk, because buttermilk has like lactic acid. I mean, it has the souring from the bacteria produce. So the bacteria are producing almost like a vinegar type thing, whatever you would call the souring aspect of it, the fermentation. Okay, all right. Well, I will never use buttermilk because I don't do dairy, but I could probably use, I could buy like coconut milk yogurt or just use like, you know what? Or yeah, I could do like coconut milk yogurt, but then add some like lemon juice or like vinegar. I could just use vinegar. I've been using a lot of vinegar to leaven things because I have a ton of vinegar right now. I have apple cider vinegar, rice wine vinegar for Asian foods, and I have a huge thing of strong white vinegar for cleaning their tile. So I'm in. I got vinegar for the next year, I think. You can make. So we haven't guessed Kristen's gross food yet. Is it macaroni and chocolate? You can make vegan buttermilk with plant milk and vinegar. Okay. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. It's basically just whatever dairy with acid, fermented acidic stuff. Journey of Barf by Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. Join us in her next cooking show entitled Together. I'm eating a pizza pretzel and a cinnamon pretzel. Okay, well, Kristen, that's delicious. That's deliciousness. You're having a dessert pretzel and a savory pretzel. Who I would eat that. In fact, I would like to be eating that right now, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R, if they were gluten-free and dairy-free. I would prefer organic, but you know. I'm guessing you did not make these. Are these did they come from like Auntie Annie's pretzels? That sounds like something Auntie Annie would have. When is Auntie Annie's ever going to do gluten-free? Someone call me when that happens. But so Kristen Cheyenne Star, you're eating. See, I think all these gross food combinations that you talk about, I don't think you're actually eating them. I think you're just torturing us. And it is pretty darn funny. I did tell my brother about you, and I think he has mad respect for you that you're starting that young with like such successfully disgusting food combinations. You know, he's like, what is she going to do when she's 20? She's going to be like literally cookbook, YouTube channel. You're going to be like an internet food cringe star. So, you know what? You have a long way to go, but you're already. Oh, you got him from Sam. Oh, I like Sam's Club. I just joined again. I hadn't been to Sam's Club in a long time. They have a lot of good giant boxes of frozen stuff. And I remember back in my gluten days, I did get like the super pretzels, you know, like just those giant frozen super pretzels. Those were really good. Some of them I eat. Oh, some of the combinations you do. Would you eat them would you eat them and do a video and have them on your YouTube channel, Kristen? I bet you would get more views than Giant Bunz. Giant Bunz is fabulous. We love our bunny rabbits. You know, we're awesome in our own little way. But you know how crazy stuff, be it gross, disgusting, that crazy stuff gets way more views than normal stuff. And we're just kind of cute and normal over here. And we have our loyal fans. And I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I think we're awesome and we have awesome people. But if Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R did a channel of disgusting food combinations that she makes on the stream or the video, and then she proceeds to eat it, that's gonna get some YouTube views. I could chug a whole bottle of. Oh no! That's not what I'm talking, Kristen. No. That's gonna make you throw up. I mean, that's gonna make you sick. Okay, I probably shouldn't even tell this story, but my mom was the youngest of three. She is the youngest of three. Her older brothers are really great guys, my uncles, but when they were little and their mom would go out to the store, whatever she's doing, is leave them all alone. Her older brothers would be told to, watch out for her. You're basically babysitting your little sister. Well, what they did when they babysat my mom is that they tied her to a chair, literally tied her to a chair, and forced fed her mustard, and then she would throw up. So I can tell you through my mom's experience that you will throw up and it will not be pleasant. Are you watching? Well, Mom, if you're watching, I didn't name any names. So, but yes, this happened to my mom. They tied her to a chair and they force fed her mustard. Oh my goodness. Sometimes siblings can, brothers and sisters, they can get a little crazy. How many things can be worse than the fish Steven ate on stream? Oh yeah. What was that stuff? He was going crazy trying to get those down. No, I have done it at church downstairs. You have? So you're downstairs in the church basement chugging mustard? Whoa. Manicotti with cream. Oh, how do you say it? Surstrumming, and artichokes. So yeah, that was like fermented salted fish. Is that what that was? Oh boy. DJ Jazzy Star Double R, how you doing? Wes, yeah, they tortured my mother. Her brothers tortured her. She did. She called it torture. I remember. She's like when my mom would go out and leave the house, my brothers would find different ways to torture me. I don't know what else that they did. I'll have to ask her. Yeah, stuff happened in that household. Oh my gosh. You know what? They were just trying to have fun, but you know, got a little out of hand. Kristen and Jaslyn, the Shining Stars. Ooh, that's nice. That could be, if you guys have a singing group, you could be called the Shining Stars. Oh, I would love that. Downstairs chugging mustard and singing to music. Hey, the singing to music, that's awesome. And you get to hang out with Sister Rhodes. It's not to like. Why would you need to chug mustard? You're having a good time. It's not boring. Look at this girl. Oh my gosh. Wait, Teeny is being cute. Teeny's being like chill and cute. Yeah, Kristen, that's a vibe. Singing downstairs in the church while chug-a-lugging mustard. I heard that the turmeric, which makes the mustard yellow, is awesome for you. And I think mustard itself has actually got some good stuff in it. So maybe you have found a secret health tonic that people will be actually doing just that in a couple of years. They're going to be like, well, of course I chug mustard. I want to be healthy, like Kristen Star Triple R. Because I am stupid and weird. Okay, that's just hilarious, Kristen. Kristen is not ashamed to just say stuff like that about herself. No, wait a minute, that wasn't Teeny, that's Delph. Oh, you're being so cute. Snuggled up in the blankie with Lil Gray. Oh my, so cute. Well, guys, it is time for Captain Kira to make these brownies that I've been all excited about. Dinner of Champions. What else did I have? Okay, I have lots of leftover hummus. I made homemade hummus. And Krispy Kreme Tillman. I put a little bit of Bubby's pickle juice in my hummus as an experiment, and it's pretty good. Crispy and I like lacto fermented pickles. They're not the vinegar pickles. They're like for a salty fermented pickle. They're so good. I'm envisioning that right now. Kristen getting mustard drunk. That's hilarious. And singing songs of worship. Isn't that a vibe? That is a vibe. Kristen knows how to spend a Sunday. What about mustard on a brownie? Oh boy, I've just ruined brownies. Any kind of food condiment on a brownie. Think mayo, ketchup, mustard. Oh, you're in serious trouble. Pickles, tomato. Oh, tomato brownie. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Olive brownies. Oh, there I went and done it. I'm christening. Why am I doing this? Heading over. Krispy Kreme. Come on over. Brownies. I made some brownies. I knew a guy who wrote that song that I just sang about brownies. Some people take spoons of apple cider vinegar for health. I know. I had a friend who told me to do that. She said, Kira, you need to, every morning, I take lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, and molasses. And she said, I mix it together and then I drink it. And so I did exactly what she said. And it burned my whole mouth and throat. And I almost threw up. I mean, it was really intense. And then she said, Kira, don't tell me you did that and you didn't mix it into a huge glass of water. And I said, no, you didn't say water. You just said vinegar, apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, molasses, lemon juice. You did not say, and she was like, oh, she's like, you're going to dissolve the enamel on your teeth. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. And I was like, you need to tell me things like add water, okay? Because I need to be told. I need to be told. So, ooh, I put pickle juice in my salad last week. I love pickle juice on salad. It's like my favorite dressing. It really is. Kristen, Cheyenne, you have done that before too. Do you watch TikTok? I don't. I mean, like one time. Occasionally, someone will send me like a TikTok video, and I have to pop in there and watch it. But don't regularly watch it. I keep forgetting what my password is for Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. I need to check that because I have an account on there. And I do Instagram. I look at that almost every day. I just briefly look. And sometimes people send me things. But Um, Facebook, I do Facebook. Um, what else? I don't even, yeah, that's about it. I love YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. We a YouTube family over here. And like my family, my immediate family, we all have we just like group email each other all the time. I still do email. You have a funny bunny video on TikTok, or I can send it on. Yeah, send. Oh, Discord. Yes, YouTube and Discord. So that is basically what I do. And for a while, I forgot to sign into Facebook for like almost a year. It seemed like that, but I'm kind of back doing a little bit on there. Crispy. I put pickles on our pizza. I've made quick pickles with pizza type spices, and that's yummy. Oh, what? I want to try that. That sounds good, Christy. Oh my gosh. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman. But guys, it's a little after 9. The brownies are calling, and look at this sweetheart. He's such a good boy today. So let's say goodbye to everyone. Hewlin Mall, much love to you and Miss Lucy Goosey. Your puppy dog, your sweet pup. And I just saw Hewlin Mall calling Kristen mustard drunk. That's really funny. Krispy Kreme, much love to you and your Perry Kitty and Juliet. And you have like more kitties than that. And I don't know all their names. I'm sorry. Um, and much love to the rest of your family. I never even like include them, but of course, I love your whole family very much. Um, Kristen, Cheyenne Star Triple R, much love to you and your bottle of mustard. Much love to your beautiful sister, Miss DJ Jazzy Star. Much love to Mr. Weez Banana and all his critters. Mr. Weez Banana has some critters to care for. Um, mm, 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 mm. We had a small but mighty chat group tonight, you guys, which is fine. Totally fine. But yeah, much love to all of you guys. Wait, did Perstorian? Wait, did I can't remember. I'm like blending the weeks, nights together. Was he here? Much love to Perstorian. Here or not here, we send you our love. It's really not that difficult to send out love, whether you're here or not. No harm, no foul, right, Mr. Gwynch? Um, but yeah, guys. I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Perry, Juliet, Pepper, Widget. Oh my gosh. I either and now the names are coming back to me. I remember Widget, Mabel, and Ogregano. He's not always here because he's feral. Ogregano, don't you meow for me? Because he came to Christy Tillman's house to get some things, to get some nummies. Okay, well, it's okay. Maybe he's not here, but in spirit. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna pop up the music. Okay, be super cute, Mr. Bundle Kadon. Ham it up for the camera.
muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating the cookie. He's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. One, two, three, four.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.